Hello, so today I'm going to be talking about building an inclusive workplace for my Blackboard assignment number 4. Basically, for this assignment, I focused on how companies create environments where employees feel valued and respected. So, here we're going to dive right into it. So, for my article summary, I chose Starbucks for the main reason because they're a big company, as we all know, and they're known for actually putting effort into diversity and inclusion, and not just really just talking about it. They put more action to it. So basically, the article really explains how Starbucks focuses on creating a welcoming and inclusive workplace for all employees, and they do this through things like training programs, hiring, leadership efforts, or things that support diversity as well. And some of the main initiatives that they have implemented is that they include diversity and inclusion training, as you can see listed here. And then, like I mentioned here, like hiring people from underrepresented groups, not being just to discriminate anyone, but they also create employee resource groups. And overall, the goal for Starbucks is to make sure that every employee feels valued and respected, and that should be the goal for a lot of these companies. But on to the next slide. So the results and outcomes. One key result is that from these initiatives, Starbucks has definitely seen a more diverse workforce, and it has increased representation in hiring. And another key result is that they also reported better employee satisfaction and a stronger company reputation, which is a very good look for them overall. And the evidence includes that Starbucks has increased diversity in leadership roles, and they have invested millions in diversity training, which is extremely big. So overall, this shows that inclusion efforts and diversity efforts, it doesn't just help employees, but it also improves the success and the company as a whole, which honestly makes them a reliable company and definitely something people will want to work in or definitely look forward to. So for the next slide, we have the connecting to course concepts. So basically, one concept that this whole assignment connects to is the social identity theory. And basically, the theory explains how people feel more comfortable and confident when they feel accepted and included in a group, where opposed to when they're on their own, not really feeling accepted, so they kind of shy away from things. But at Starbucks, their inclusion efforts and diversity also helps reduce the feeling of feeling left out, feeling different, or being stressed out. It definitely avoids a lot of those issues that many people may have. And because of this, employees feel they feel more valued, more appreciated, and it leads to better performance and just stronger teamwork, higher motivation, and the results match what the theory basically predicts. So for the next slide, we have the broader application. And me personally, I think that other companies could definitely use the same type of initiatives as Starbucks. And I say that one reason it could really work elsewhere is because inclusion helps improve teamwork and productivity. So this will definitely help a lot of coworkers and everyone get along very well. Everything flows smooth, no issues in the company. And however, on the other hand, though, one challenge to come across may be the cost of the training programs or resistance to change from employees or management. It can also be very much struggles in that specific area. But my personal recommendation to a manager, if I were giving advice to them, would be I would really just say, to start small with training and small groups of hiring, and then gradually over time build a supportive and more inclusive culture over time. I feel like that would be the most responsible way to go about things. And, it's great advice to give to someone, I feel like. And for the last slide we have here, I have my conclusion and references slide. So, to conclude basically everything, this research really just shows that an inclusive workplace It definitely leads to happier employees and better overall results. And especially for companies like Starbucks, they show that when diversity and inclusion are taken seriously, it can lead to long-term success, as you can see from these articles. And just overall, creating an inclusive workplace is not just only the right thing to do, but it's also beneficial for the company, as I've stated throughout this whole video. But it definitely gives the company a good reputation, a good look, and definitely it's just a positive image to have. So that's all for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great one.